We're in a national emergency. We need to act like we're in a national emergency.
President Biden, whose campaign was defined by a single issue,
COVID-19, 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 COVID-19,
now is faced with the challenge of delivering on his promise to make government effective again.
We will be judged, you and I, by how we resolve these cascading crises of our era. This is the first one I'm signing.
In an NBC News poll, just 11% of voters say vaccine administration has been going very well. Among those who say delivery falls short, 64% blame the federal government.
We spent hours, 2 or 3 hours at a time, often with no luck.
The president is doubling down on his pledge to deliver 100 million vaccinations in his first 100 days.
We need more vaccine, we need more vaccine, we need more vaccines.
And the administration is already struggling on how best to reassure the public.
What we're inheriting is so much worse than we could have imagined.
We certainly are not starting from scratch because there is activity going on in the distribution.
President Biden now faces two challenges: making red state Republican governors into partners.
This shouldn't be the Hunger Games like it was with PPE.
Including some Trump allies who are dismissive of his plans.
I saw some of the stuff that Biden's putting out. He's going to create these FEMA camps or whatever. I can tell you that's not necessary in Florida.
And forging enough cooperation with Republicans in Washington to deliver on his ambitious agenda.
It requires the most elusive of all things in a democracy: unity.
But President Biden's call to dial down the temperature of political disagreements may quickly face its limits when it comes to policy consensus.
President Biden sounded a lot of notes of unity in his inaugural address, but unfortunately, when he got back to the White House, he implemented a bunch of far-left policies.
Republicans and Democrats can't even agree on ground rules for running the Senate, especially whether to keep the filibuster.
Then I cannot imagine the Democratic leader would rather hold up the power-sharing agreement than simply reaffirm that his side won't be breaking this standing rule of the Senate.
Leader McConnell's proposal is unacceptable, and it won't be accepted.
Biden economic advisor Brian Deese is scheduled to brief a bipartisan group of senators in a call today to push Biden's $1.9 trillion COVID relief plan. And while President Biden urges Congress to tackle his priorities quickly,
The more time we have to get up and running and meet these crises, the better.
A Senate impeachment trial
Presentation by the parties will commence the week of February the 8th.
may make it harder to both change the tone and delay passage of his agenda.
It's unconstitutional. It sets a bad precedent for the presidency, and it continues to divide the nation.
I don't think it's very unifying to say, oh, let's just forget it and move on.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.